I do have armor. Aspect of Persephone, max dodge. Let's go. We're trying to farm out 100% dodge. Can we reach 100% by the time we reach Typhon? I gotta remember to make use of Artificer. We got Gale. Going for a lot of wind boons. We need Wispy Wilds, Blinding Rush, Hot Pot, Warm Breeze, Hasty Retreat. Need a lot of stuff, so it's probably gonna take some attempts. Ready? Are we steady? Let's go, Wade. Can we? Excellence? Nah. Maximum Zeusage. You don't want his special here. It's too wonky. Wind up with air quality on the side. Nice try, Owl. You can't manage to get me to take air quality though. Not again. Not again, baby. Those don't really matter. To Zeus, Hestia. But no Apollo, no Aphrodite. It's kind of tough when you have neither of them here. Like, I think you need like 3 out of the 4, kind of. But I guess I'll see what Hasty Retreat does. What Sprouted does? You don't get the description? Oh. For this aspect. It just makes your Omega Special last longer. That's it. So when you use it, you'll do this for an even longer period of time if you charge it up. To charge it up, you have to deal damage with like stuff like Scorch or Blitz or Splash. Like attack and special damage doesn't work to charge it. Cast damage works too. Oh, damn! I kind of wasn't looking. I was just like, oh, it's over. Okay, then I guess I have to continue. There we go. Can you get some hot dogs out there? Fry them up. Okay, so we're skipping Demeter, Ares, Medea. You don't want any of that. You do want that Hestia before we leave, but you probably want it last. So I think we kind of just grab all the Zeus stores now, and then we roll. The Chaos Embryo. I'll take a Chaos Gate, but I don't think we'd ever really want to gamble on his keepsake. Sorry, Chaos's keepsake. That's a bit too wild for me. I mean, so Double Strike is a nice boon to increase your damage. Divine Vengeance, too, to some degree. But I'd rather fill the slot with Ionic Gain now. Thus decreasing the odds of... Nope. I should have transformed that. Tell you a mistake. Decreasing the odds of being offered another Vengeance... Magic boon. Oh, do.
Still in their shades.
Kind of the same thing. Oh, but it's level 5. My guy. Nah. We don't need damage, chat. We need wind. Chat, I heard you got a lot of wind. Pass on this way, would you? You want Hestia last. For Smoldery Ring. Okay, we'll take that. Demeter Bathwater. Ooh. Boom, boom, doo doo. Level 4 Vengeance. Pew, 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 pew. Curry season. What defines curry season, really? I love a good curry, though. I just managed to remember Artificer at the wrong time. What's up, Cal? Partner just got a free trial Apple Arcade. Depending on Belatro's on there, has been hooked. Rip. More Zeus. Wow. That's a lot of wind early on, at least, right? But we're not going to have any Apollo. We still have a good amount of rolls. And we're not going to have any Aphrodite yet. So it's a bit dangerous. We're going to have only the 2 gods in the pool, so we kind of need the shop to offer, like, one of those gods, I'm going to say. I mean, I'm not going to reset for that, but I think that's the most likely situation for this to work out. Zeus, 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 Zeus. We don't take air quality because it doesn't give you wind. Oh, shit, so I have to roll these.
Let's see how this goes.
There's our D strike, at least. Crap. Ah! So... Whoa.
Him again.
What was I going to say? We need Smoldering from Hestia. We need Blinding Rush from Apollo to apply Daze. Thus, we could get Warm Breeze. I guess in theory, you could not take Blinding Rush, right? And you could take something like Light Smite, I believe. Solar Ring technically too, but you kind of have to get Smolder Ring. Oh god, dude. Oh god, you're killing me. Cast, cast, cast. Don't fool around with me, you piece of shit.
I get the lion's share.
It's kind of bad now, slightly unlucky.
On our side.
Ow. I didn't have origination or anything. Little bit of money. Apollo Core Boon prereq for Warm Breeze. I think it just requires something that applies days, but I'm not 100% now. I feel like we looked. And that was the case. Let's double check though. Yeah, you just need one of the days things. So Solar Ring, Blinding Rush, Light Smite, Dazzling Display. Well, you still take Hestia. You don't take the Palm. We do have an Epic Hasty Retreat. Epic Hottie Potty, but it's only level 1? Yeah, you still do it. And then you buy that? Damn. Damn, damn, damn.
I think I smell her.
Only level 1 is a bit raunchy, but we could get some palms at least, right? Did I just dodge like the poison there? It kind of looked like I did. I left all my stuff up here. Does he actively avoid walking into our cast? I just realized he might. Okay, let's go. 3 days left? I know. Please stop calling you that. Do I keep saying hottie potty?
Some more.
No. No. 8%. So, we need Apollo and Afro. Wispy Wiles is, in theory, more important, I guess. I don't think it truly matters. I guess you could say you do Apollo first, though, and fill in the last core slot, thus increasing the odds that Afro will just give you Wispy Wiles. But that means it's going to take longer to find out if we actually get Wispy.
All right.
I guess that's what you need to do, though. I think I have to do this. It's incredibly risky. Might give me a 5th god that I don't want.
Let's go, Golly.
Medea and Polly make whoopee? You think they do? Like a hamster eating a carrot. I'm bringing back the whoopee thing. Am I 70 years old? You must keep my secret.
Next.
Down. Doesn't wife say whoopee a lot? In that... Wait, hold on. But do you mean like in that context? Where she just goes, whoopee? I know that's wind, but... And it's kind of a nice boon, but you really got to fill this in so it's done. Okay. No, does she use the term make whoopee? I don't think she does. I think she refuses to use any term for it.
New course needs to be set.
You know, we just heard that abstinence is the best way for godliness, so we've just kept that up. You know what I mean? We just fought the urges, obviously.
Okay.
If I get any urges, I just eat a whole raw potato. That'll cut them out pretty fast. More Hermes, okay. Maud, ask me anything with you, and wife. She shot down sex-related question because she was like, what if they asked you know about making whoopee? Did she say that? Maybe she did. I don't remember it, though.
He's back.
Me, you, and a whole raw potato tonight. What do you think?
Olympus sent this message. Hey.
More wind, baby.
I know you can.
Supply chain, and hopefully we hit Hottie Potty. Not Hottie Potty, I mean.
Cheers, Icarus. Keep up the good work.
Zhang and Noah know more about my life than I do. I know wife and I got into, like, not a real argument, but like a slight feud. Because we remember certain events in our lives differently, right? You know what I'm saying? Oh gosh, what was it? I'd have to ask her. What were we feuding about recently?
Lord Carol
Oh, that's a natty afro titty right there. Hot dogs? Can I get some hot dogs? I think you should roll once. Hey, I think you should roll once.
Let's do it.
There it is. Okay. We're on a run, my friends. And we are on a run. Fountain room? But how does he know?
Transform.
Mystery boon, hot dog. I think I already have one coming. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. More wind. Can I get a hell yeah? Wind, baby. Wispy Wiles upgraded. We need palms on hot pot and wind. Muchos wins. Lightning. She claims she doesn't remember this, but if I may throw her under the bus, there was a coworker that we had, because we did work together. That's how we met. A male coworker who invited her to go watch him coach a kid's soccer game. And wife is an innocent little, I was gonna say flower, but maybe demon is the right one here, you know, in its own way.
Cheers.
And she told me about it. She's like, yeah, maybe I'll go. And I was like, so honey, what do you think this guy's intentions are right now? She's like, what do you mean? We're just coworkers. He's just friendly. I was like, yeah. Fast forward a while, she ended up turning it down. Fast forward a while later, and she's still trying to play the innocent one. She's claiming this didn't happen. Don't listen to her, chat. She apparently has no memory of any of this. This is the same guy that wound up sending her a video of him singing a Norah Jones song with a guitar, which was actually kind of like talented and cute in its own way. And I'm like, Munch, what are you doing? And she showed me all the conversations, you know what I mean? I was like, okay, so here's what you got to do. Is like, you got to bring up your boyfriend to him, because he didn't know we had to keep it under the hood that we were dating, because we worked together. So it was all a secret, but she told people she had a boyfriend. And I said, okay, so here's what you do to test him. You say something like, I told my boyfriend about you and blah, 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 as a conversation piece. Lo and behold, as soon as she did that, he's like, oh, really? And he got pissy, like a little bitch.
Hermes.
Things changed very quickly after that. Very quickly. And 100% did happen, wife. We don't roll. Don't really care. This might be the run. What a loser. He was kind of a nice guy, but, like, she showed me all the conversations, and he definitely got, like, a little upset, like, and twinged about it. I don't remember a whole lot else, but wife could probably tell me a little more. He went on some rant where he confessed to Munch. I think much later on, it's like, so I told my mom about you. And we're like all early 20s, but still. It's like you told your mom about a girl who you have a crush on at work for some reason, and then you wanted to tell that girl about it. It's just weird. That's just weird, right? Maybe you thought it would be endearing, but it's a little weird. We didn't get Cersei, I guess. Wispy Wiles upgraded. Little strange. Pine and never say. That's the thing. He wouldn't say his intentions, but eventually wife had to, like, point out, like, hey, I have a boyfriend, basically. Like, remind him, to be precise. I have a boyfriend. And offhandedly remark, like, I told him about you, and then he gets upset, right? Because he thought it was, like, their own little secret, I guess. Yeah. You know, it was kind of weird, though. Like, wife and I had to keep our relationship a secret, but we weren't that great at it. Let's be honest. Like, it's kind of hard. We had some, like, crappy little party at work. And I mean really crappy. There was, like, food in the break room or something. And Munch and I were there with a bunch of other colleagues. And she goes, oh, I just want to get a soda from the fridge. And me, without saying a word, I grab a soda, open the can for her, and hand it to her while I continue another conversation. Whoopsie. And a bunch of people just gave us a look like, what the fuck? Whoopsie. Yeah. Hello? I was being a good manager? Yeah, exactly. You know what I mean?
See you strive. A golden apple.
You know what I'm saying? Should have taken a little sip before I gave it to her. Okay, that would be weird. Okay, so we have all the gods we want. You could concave stone now. I have 33 plus 15, which is 48. If you count hot pot, that's another 14. That equals 62 plus Gale, 68%, but there's a lot of wind on the horizon still. You'd also like palms for a hot pot. I think you just concave stone now then, right?
The stone.
No, we're the boons, baby. Gotta save all our money for boons. Do-do-do-po. Sometimes I like to remind wife that she's lucky. Not in the sense that, like, She bagged herself a winner. But she always likes to make this claim like, I always like to. So when I finally built up the courage after like a year and a half of asking her out, I was like, hey, I'm getting off at the same time as your shift ends today. What are you up to? She turns to me, dead eyes, studying. I'm like, okay. I go home, slightly crushed. I vent to my best friend about it, because he lived in the apartment next to me. And I was like, I can't do it again. Like, that's it. I don't think, like, I don't want to be the creepy guy at work that keeps asking you out. You know what I mean? I can't be that guy. You know what I mean? I can't do it. Can't be that guy. Oh, right. Warm breeze, huh? But we don't need warm breeze if we hit 100%. It'll come back. Oh, wait. Hold on. Oh, wait. Don't swap solar ring. Don't do it. Oh, okay. That's actually good. Hell yeah. That scared the shit out of me, though. Just give me a boon. Don't blame Munch. I have to. You had an exam. See, she doesn't even deny it, chat. I'll admit it wasn't the best, but it's like the only time I had actually attempted to ask someone out on a date. Every other relationship I had, which was mostly, you know, very immature in its own way, it just kind of happened in ways I can't even understand anymore. Sure. Hot pot.
Ooh, that's hot.
Hot pot. Ooh, hot pot. Theo for a boon. Can Concave Stone swap away a requirement for a duo as you take it? God, I don't know. Boom, 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 boom. Don't really care. Zeus. That's fine. More wind. Hell yeah. Yeah. I admit, you know, I was like 24? Maybe I was 25 already. I didn't know how to do it. Damn, why did everything just die? Oh, was it a shocking loss? I think so. I was nervous and I wanted to take the easy way out. So instead of like actually asking her out on a date, I just wanted to be like, I kind of just wanted to phrase it as like, maybe we could do a thing at a time today, the same day, which was like really unfair, right? But I vented for my friend basically saying I fucked it up. I can't ask again. No. He had to convince me to ask her again. So I tell wife she's lucky that dealer Scott managed to convince me to try again, which took 2 weeks. That was the next time she worked or something like that. I forget. I guess I'm gonna take a static shot. Hell yeah, more wind. Let's go. God, I was so fucking nervous. Most nervous I've ever been. I mean, I was punching up, as they say. You know, and I knew it. You know what I mean? The leagues were miles apart. You know what I mean? But yeah, the next time, 2 weeks later, when she worked again, I was like, okay, I'm going to do it. Scott told me to do it, so I'm going to do it. It's the end of her shift. It's like 6 p.m. or something. Do you roll to try to hit hot pot here? It's only one palm? I don't think so. Maybe. There's probably not a lot of other uses for rolls right now.
Worth the risk.
Hell yeah, let's go. 9%. That's actually 2% per palm. Oh, these suck. Now we spend a roll. Get another boon. Hell yeah. Next time I saw her, her shift came to an end. And here's the thing, we would talk every time she worked. she would end up staying like 45 minutes late after her shift ended, and we'd just, you know, stand around the store and talk, basically. I just didn't quite have the courage, you know what I mean? And so we talked for like a long time, and then eventually she's like, oh, and then eventually, I don't know if she said it or I said it, it's all a blur now. It's like, I better get going. I was like, okay. Have a great weekend. And like, she's like, all right, see you in 2 weeks. And we said goodbye, and as she walks away, I'm like, I say her name, I'm like, hey. And I can't even fathom it anymore. You want to go out the door? I have one more artificer. I think we take it now.
Transform.
Hell yeah, another boon. Give me a win. You want to go to dinner sometime? And the look that she didn't give me the entire time that we had this conversation, she's looking at her phone at the time of, after she turned around, like, you want to go to dinner sometime? And she's like, okay. I'm like, okay, so, I guess we should exchange numbers. She's like, okay. I'm like, all right. She did not look up from her phone the entirety of the time. Not a single glance up. And she can try to defend herself or something. I think she claims she was nervous. Okay, we go to the store. And that's how I met your mother, chat. Yeah. I guess I buy the palm here. She was nervous. Yeah, nice try. Wind. Hell yeah. Oh my god, what are we up to now? Okay, I better focus a little. Well, do I need to focus for this even? 16 wind, 48%. Plus 18. Oh god, just pinned him. Oh my god. 30. 48 plus 48. 96%! Come on, baby. 96%. Husband never believes me. The rest was history, though.
I shall not be
The rest was history. We get into feuds about, We kid each other about some of the other happenings after that point, but... Is it 99? Oh, right, because isn't it 18 from Hot Pot? Actually, now that you say it. And look at the damage, too. Oh, wait, I wasn't paying attention. Oh, good thing I dodged it. After our first date, it went great, honestly. I think wife would agree. We got along very well. I wasn't too awkward, just very awkward, you know? Oh god, get out of the fire bullshit, though. Pay attention this time. Uh-oh. Bottom, middle, top. Kind of forgot. Even though I said to pay attention. I think the flames are not dodgeable here, which is kind of too bad, right? First date went great. We drove around aimlessly until she had to pee really bad, and then she's like, I better go home. And then we saw I think the date that we had was such that, like, I saw her, like, the next day at work or something? I'm gonna say. You could go Hera to try to get more wind. Hera's keepsake. You could go Athena for the guaranteed additional boon. You should probably just do that. Because you could just get more wind from something else here, whereas Hera, you can get Dying Wish. You could get Rousing Reception, but that would be it. It's only the one, really. We just go Athena. I don't care. We saw each other the next day. I think it's like the next day or the next couple days or something. Or like 2 days later. 1 or 2 days later. We saw each other at work. And, of course, I was still excited to see her after the first date. So I remember her shift was ending. I ran up to her. She's like, hey. And it felt like she gave me the major cold shoulder. Just like, hey. She's like staring at her locker trying to get her purse. So it's like maybe in hindsight I might have startled her a little bit by running up and just like screaming maybe a little bit. I don't know. She claims it's because she was nervous. I don't know.
Many such.
Yeah, sure.
How did I know?
So I think what happened was I was nervous, and once again that like, maybe she didn't like the date, and maybe she feels awkward at work now. It's like I don't know what to do. Do you have more wind for us here? We have Shatitude, we have Secret Crush, we have Spiritual Affirmation. She does not have more wind. Oh, crumb buckets. You do not want to swap. There's nothing that you would like to swap, really, either. There's no point in rolling. What a weird boon this is. Minimum life for recovery, 61%. Okay, so Hestia's not wind. I kind of wonder what we do here. Because Hot Pot is potentially 2% per palm is my understanding, right? So you could go crazy and go right. I'll only get 1% if I take Hestia. So if the triple palm hits Hot Pot, I think that'll give us 6% in theory. But I don't actually need that much, do I? So I think instead you roll it.
How about
And we get more wind. Let's go.
that broodling again?
We just get the 4%. 3 from Wispy Wilds, 1 from the other thing. Right? Now I hope there's more wind from him to get. Admittedly. So what happened after that, I saw her at work, and I was worried that she didn't like the date or something, and wanted to out me from her life. So I didn't contact her for like, Munch, how long was it?
Until we
No
return.
text, no call,
In the name of
for
Hades.
a surprising amount of time. I'll admit. Not until Wednesday. Like four-ish days, Munch. What's up, Katya?
Higher up.
Man lives and breathes the company. I was just, I just didn't want to be the creepy guy, I hated that premise. Because I had seen it, even at that junction, I had seen people just, like, be weird, Oh, not me? Oh, okay, sorry. I had seen it, and I really didn't want to be that. Same question as earlier, but I think we're basically at a hundo. I thought you meant I was trying to follow the company rules, Settle for Hestia if this doesn't hit a windy god? Hell yeah. Hell yeah, baby. Eventually I texted her, and she sent me back. I just said something like, hey, how's it going? And she sent me back like a hi there with a smiley face. And then I would say the rest is history, finally. Something about the smiley face gave me the reassurance I needed. And we talked like all night long or something. I don't know why.
Let's go, Homa.
Okay. I believe this is a hundo. Without days, by the way. Without days. Now my max health is really low.
My Typhon not to mess with gods.
But could we get more? You must wonder. You buy that first. I have no more rolls. I believe we have thermal dynams, right? So we don't need smoldering. So I guess it's perfect image.
Surprise, surprise.
You might have another wind, I don't know. Hell yeah, baby! Give me a hell yeah.
Very well.
Where's all my health? Okay, you ready? Let's tally it up before the fight real quick. Oh my god. Oh my god. So Hot Pot is 18%, whilst foes have Scorch, right? What does that equate to? 75. 75 plus 29 is already over 100%. So even if I don't have Scorch on the enemies, what do we get here? Right? What does Papa get? I see 35 plus 57 equals 92. That's still 100%? Is that accurate? Even without the Scorch? Holy shit. Or am I crazy? 63, 72 plus 29. Yeah, it's like 101%. So I don't need the days, and I don't need the Scorch. It's straight up 100. Now, do I have Divine Vengeance? I do. I do. Okay. There's a problem with the fight, though. Wait, is there? Nothing should hit me in theory, right?
Such a night.
I wonder if there are some things, though,
Typhon.
that are secretly undodgeable. How much do we want to find out? I don't know. Now, Divine Vengeance won't trigger unless you actually take a hit. So actually, it's not possible for me to win this fight AFK, I believe. Sad day. I'm 95% certain that the insta-kill is dodgeable. I do have armor. Let's send it back, though. It's too bad, right? The only way you could have, like, AFK killed with this much dodge. I have armor, so let's find out. Gale blocked it, so that might not be dodgeable, that might mean. I'm not sure. I think that might mean that, right? Shocking loss. Well, good thing we found out, I guess. Game needs a top button. Or it just means the Gale triggers before the dodge. Well, dodge was going off from other things in the meantime, though. So... I think, yeah... I think we would have taken the D. Test again? I don't know if I want to. I don't know if I want to. We'll look into the code. I don't want to blow the run where we finally get it. This took hours. But weirdly wasn't as hard as, like, some other runs at the same time, you know? So, what other stories can I have? Small ball Haelian? Yes. First try. Dodge during baby phase. It should work. More cute stories about wife and I.
Just turn back.
You'll soon learn that.
You'll soon learn.
Know your insignificance, child.
Oh, whoops. Don't dodge.
All about now to your heart's content.
I forgot that I don't need to do that. Alright. There was a whole subreddit thread that says Hades 2 is harder than Hades 1. About that. About that.
How did you?
Woo! 100% done. Yay! And then we never do it again. And then we never do it again.
For my mother.
All right, highlight it. The only reason we use this aspect, by the way, is to pray that it hit Hot Pot, which I'm not certain it did, actually. What can you do, though? Hasty Retreat, Gale, Hot Pot, and the Wispy Waza. 100% no conditions required. I didn't have to have Scorch on the enemies. I didn't have to apply days. 19 wind in stock. Holy shit. Holy shit. So we actually overkilled it in some ways, right? In multiple ways, I guess. That was fun, huh? That was a fun run. I had a good time telling my stories.